Alright guys, we are gonna re-record the Minecraft base video that I showed you before. So Alex and Cass, I'm sorry. I wasn't super happy with that one. I'm trying to get better about not saying when I record. Also, I turned on shaders for this one. I think it looks a lot better. Gives you guys a nice view. Hopefully the frame rate stays okay. I'm a little nervous that it's gonna get really slow. That video also got long. It was almost 20 minutes. I'm gonna try and keep this one to under 10. So we're gonna do this by level. So we're just gonna do the main level on the ground, and then I won't have to feel like I'm rushing anything. So if we go into the base, zoom down, head across the bridge, I'll give you a little information on the base. This was started in beta 1.6. There's some points inside where I'll show you where that's pretty obvious, but when I first found this, it was a natural cove in the mountain, and it had a little pond, so I started building around in here and, started with the wall like normal and then lit it up to keep out any of the mobs, and it just sort of grew from there, and I've never wanted to get rid of it, so anytime I want to build something big, I build it here. You can see on the outside right by it, there's an abandoned tower here. There's a secret exit that comes out through that hatch that I'll show you. I'll make a video of all the secrets and weird little spots in here. Obviously, I've added stuff to it. There wasn't flower pots back then. There wasn't lily pads you could get. But you can see there's no upside down stairs anywhere in this portion of the build, and that's because they didn't exist yet. So they got added later, and I've never gone back and updated this, but maybe a nice slow pan of this area before we move on. You can see all the big builds up top. Like I said, we're just going to do the ground floor of the base. That's this. So you come in, you can go left, get a little flowing water there. I use this kind of as a garbage disposal. Toss stuff in there I don't want. And then you got your minecart tracks, and I can take these to, I've got a double-sided track. This goes all over my base. In the big fly around that I'm going to post, you can see little tents pop up every now and then, and those will, the stops are all color coordinated. So there's 4 or 6 of those, and then you get, if you come to the right, you get your furnace stack, so I can make all kinds of stuff. Usually a bunch of coal in this chest. Yeah, so we got coal, tons of blocks of coal. That's what happens when you mine a lot. Carts, if the cart breaks, because sometimes that happens, or you lose it, it comes up and it shoots back down. And then you get my storage room, and this is really probably the busiest part of my base. So this is an auto sorter that comes from my mine, which is, I don't know, the mine from here is probably like 100 chunks away. So 800 blocks, it's not that far. I trimmed the world down when I moved to the new generator. So this was built in beta. Obviously the new biomes are here. I moved in, I think 1.64 after the terrain generator changed, because it made all the biome cutoffs, all the anything new that I would explore got really terrible looking. So I converted it. I took all the big builds out and found a world that kind of was compatible with the mountain that I was building on, and stuck it in here. So you can see I've got an auto smelter built into this, and then in the back here, it's really just a ton of hoppers. So there's a lot of iron, but I have a lot of iron. It's actually not that much. I really could use an iron farm. I've never built one. I just end up getting a ton of it, and then I use it. So like every chest and every mine that I've got, I feel like is full. There's probably have like stacks and stacks of iron all over this world, just in random chests. But come down here, you get some of the more general supplies. So tools, all kinds of storage here. And then on this wall, you get the auto wool sorter, and I think this is pretty fun. It's colorful. The wool farm, oops, I'll show you guys that, is below this about 20 blocks, and the auto mine cart does feed up here. So we have another one of those auto sorters. If we come back here, we can see the mine cart track. This will come up. I like to use levers or torches or whatever I have. Really, I think I had extra levers when I was building this track. It comes up, it'll dump all the wool that I capture, and then it'll filter into the correct color. So I don't have to worry about sorting it. I can just dump it in a chest by my farm and it brings it right up here for me and then sticks it in those chests. I'll show the farm in another video, the wool pens, the sheep pens, when I go underneath the base. I'll show you where the entrance is in this video, but we're not actually going to go underneath. So this is my gear room, my stuff room, my materials room, and the bed that I usually sleep in. It's not actually my bedroom, but usually I'm here doing something at night, and those annoying flying guys are up there, and I want them to go away, so I'll have a nap. You don't really have to worry about anything spawning in here. Nothing spawns in here. On the main area, you can go up on the battlements, and there's a lot of different ways to get up. Stairs in both directions to the tower, or you can just come up here and look over, and you get a nice view of town and the guard towers, and kind of the world outside of my castle. Sugarcane farm over there. Oh, I didn't show you the door. So, on the front of the keep, this is the first redstone thing I ever built. There's a lava gate. So, flip the lever, lava comes down, nothing can really try and run through it. It's time to go into a pit. Fill up the pit, and you can turn it off. When you turn it off, lava flows slowly. I apologize. I forgot if I said this in the beginning, but I did a whole one of these videos and my microphone was muted, so Michelle had to listen to me talk for a long time with my microphone muted. So that's how the lava door works. Then it's just time to bring it up, and when it comes up and they're just in their sort of the lava dying phase, it won't spread, so it just kills it. The pond I made deeper and rounder, so fish and squids will spawn in there. Coming around to the left, you can go into the barracks. These are furnished. Sitting rooms on the bottom, and then bedrooms up above. So some bedrooms and some little peek outs over here if they wanted to shoot arrows out. Also had, for some reason, for a while, a lot of fun labeling everything. So barracks, you can tell what it is when you're running around in here. Then we'll go up these stairs. This is, you can tell that I built this into the terrain. This was a little hill in the back, so I made stairs to try and make it fit a little better. You get a nice view of the banners here. Banners, you know, they weren't really a thing when I first started this place. There wasn't, I'm trying to remember when they added all the colors for the wool. It was a long time ago, but when I first built it, it didn't have banners. It was just super gray and kind of drab, and I think the banners add a lot of pop. There's a little shop back here. I've never finished it. It got messed up when I built the sheep sorter because that actually comes up right under here and it's too tall, so I had to push the whole thing up. There's a bedroom in here for the shopkeeper. I don't love it. I need to get a little more decoration in here. It's just really a cave right now. This is the rear wall. There's a dock back here because through there you'll get out to the harbor. So I built these. Sun's going down now, so we might get some pretty views with the shaders on. Built these tunnels to make it easier to navigate by boats. Boats used to be super breakable, so you, anytime you were zooming around in them, if you crash into the shore, you break them and then you'd just be stuck. So going through the natural rivers was super annoying. So I tunneled through and made boat tunnels and get kind of all around my base. I came out here to show you guys this actually. This is another one of those abandoned towers. I've got a bunch of abandoned builds scattered around to try and make this place seem a little more real, a little more alive. Because that's how things work. They use stuff goes away when it's not needed anymore. And those are my way, I guess, of trying to put some variety into this build. So come back inside and go down. And you get my pig pen. This was my food when I first moved in here. I had some pigs. And I had chickens over there. I'll show you that in a minute. This is the mine entrance. I'll show you this. This will be a whole video in itself. The mine it's mines and farms all the way down, all kinds of farms. So you can take the mine cart. That'll go all the way down to the bottom and back up. This is an old mine. I don't use it anymore. None of the new resources are populated here. And I actually repopulated. I tried to repopulate the bottom 20 blocks at one point, and I'm getting some weird shadows at night, and I did it wrong, and it did populate the blocks, but it also double populated lava. So when we go down there, you'll see that there's just lava everywhere, and it's impossible to mine. So this is the workshop. I was going to use this as a workshop. Originally, it was a chicken coop, and I had chickens in here that I could eat when I was building this place. But the workshop, I like the one over in the storage room better, so I never really used this place. I can probably turn it into something else eventually, but right now it's just a workshop with double containment for some reason. And that really is the main floor of the base. We'll make another video where we go up to the next level, and then we'll just keep going up. So the next one will show you the chapel area, the 2 towers, and then some more of the ramparts up there. On the next one, we'll do the towers and the stuff on the top. And the cathedral will have a whole video all to itself. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell your dads if you didn't, or if you want to see anything in particular or specific, and I'll try and answer questions and make a video. If there's anything else you guys want to see, just let me know. All right, we'll do a quick sweep around and then I'll call this one good. It looks kind of fun at night. All right, thanks guys.